I am Bartholomew, one of the 12 apostles chosen by our Lord Jesus Christ to bring the good news to the ends of the earth. My name, often accompanied by that of Nathanael in the Gospels, means son of Ptolemy. Perhaps you know me by this name, for it is true that the scriptures say little about me. However, I wish to tell you my story and what it means to have followed Christ. Originally from Cana in Galilee, my life was simple before I met Jesus. I was a pious man, attached to the law of Moses and the teachings of the prophets. I spent my days meditating on the scriptures, fervently hoping for the coming of the promised Messiah. One day, my friend Philip came to me, full of enthusiasm. He announced to me that he had found the one spoken of by Moses and the prophets, Jesus of Nazareth. Skeptical, I replied, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" But Philip insisted, "Come and see." That was my first encounter with the Lord. Before I could even speak to him, Jesus looked at me and said, "Behold, an Israelite indeed, in whom there is no guile." Surprised that he knew me without having met me, I asked him, "Where do you know me from?" He answered with a wise smile, "Before Philip called you, when you were under the fig tree, I saw you." In that moment, I understood that this was not a man like the others. He saw beyond appearances, penetrating to the depths of hearts. Then I exclaimed, "Rabbi, you are the Son of God. You are the King of Israel." This was the beginning of a transformative journey. For 3 years I followed Jesus, listened to his teachings, saw his miracles, and learned to love as he did. He healed the sick, comforted the afflicted, and offered everyone the promise of an eternal kingdom. Yet despite his goodness and power, he was rejected, mocked, and delivered to a cruel death. I still remember the despair that came over me when he was crucified. But 3 days later, the indescribable joy of his resurrection illuminated me with new light. The living Christ appeared to us, proving that neither death nor darkness could triumph over him. After his ascension, I devoted myself to the mission he had entrusted to us. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations. My steps took me far from my native land. According to tradition, I took the gospel to Armenia, Persia, and India. There, I proclaimed the message of salvation with courage and faith. At times, my words were received with joy. At other times, they aroused anger and persecution. But I never lost hope, because I knew that I was not carrying my own voice, but that of Christ. My martyrdom was the last offering I could make to my Lord. It is said that I underwent atrocious suffering for my faith, but even in those moments I kept my eyes fixed on heaven, certain that I would be welcomed into the arms of the one I had served all my life. If you are reading these words today, I invite you to open your heart to Jesus. As he transformed me, he can illuminate your life. No matter your doubts or weaknesses, he knows you, as he knew me under the fig tree, and he loves you with an infinite love. So, I, Bartholomew, leave you this testimony. May the peace of the Lord be with you.